Hi Cancer, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading real quick. I actually already started it and I had my camera cut off. I had to reformat my card. So we're going to go over this real quick, but I was feeling like I needed to do more anyway because there was something unclear. Strong indication of communication coming. We have pages all over the place. We also have night action. We have healing. We have a heavy indication of a return. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. And I just pulled another deck to do it. Just totally lay a new spread. So this is all pre-shuffle. So first we have the King of Cups. Right. So King of Cups, somebody coming in with a lot of love. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. See this return card? The Eight of Cups is, typically walking away for something better. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Or just a beautiful image. But this is walking, it's a return. Oh, wow. Sorry. This is a return because it's walking away in reverse. Okay. So back to you. There is a lot of love here. And then we have the Star card, Aquarius energy. Star card is wishes, it's dreams. It could be communication in the 5D, but this is it could be telepathy. Actually, it actually could be signals being received. And I've never seen this. Look how that star lines up perfectly with the King of Cups, and then it lines up. This is crazy. This is the transparent tarot. It's very advanced, and I know some viewers have gotten frustrated with me. It's I'm still learning it, but anyway, I like it, and a lot of you like it. So let's see. So that's a return, wish fulfillment. The Star card could be meeting in your dreams. It could be communication telepathically, wishing. Wishing somebody would return for a lot of you with a lot of love. Okay. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. If you're dealing with somebody who, if you have children and you're dealing, and somebody's returning, this could be an indication that they're embracing your children. Of course, that should be a requirement for anyone in your life, for if you have children at home. And then we have stability. So again, this looks like generosity, looks like something coming in stable towards you. And here is the Death card in reverse. So something that ended is coming back around is what this is strongly indicating. Okay, let's look at this real quick and then we'll lay out a new spread. We've got the Page of Wands, so that's your energy, also past, it's communication. Currently, Page of Cups, so we have probably maybe flirty, some sort of romantic communication coming in. Knight of Wands, that's fast, passionate, and then we have the Three of Cups. So looks like the person you're thinking about is wanting a return or wanting to return. Here's where it gets unsure. We've got the Eight of Cups here and the Ace of Swords. So this is walking away. We've had it twice. But there's so much growth indicated here. The Ace of Swords is truth, clarity. Often after a battle, it's a victory. This shell could indicate it's been, a long time coming. Maybe somebody had to go, fell down the rabbit hole, had to hit rock bottom, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's this key, all right? Key, there's truth, clarity here. I just want to see, I feel like there's something we don't know or you don't know about a return or about somebody walking away, why they walked away, something like that. Then we have the Five of Swords, conflict. Also could be shadow work. Look at these two beautiful cards. Page of Pentacles, this is something developing slowly, but it's concrete, it's stable. And the Eight of Pentacles, focused attention, ascension. So something good is happening. I don't, there's something missing though. We have at the bottom of the deck, we had the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is inability to let go. This is, again, forward motion, but it's snail pace. It's not fast, okay? So we have fast, passionate. It's like stop, start, stop, start. But it is progressing, okay? The Empress and the High Priestess came out for this new deck, when I grabbed the new deck. It could be twin flame. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna link those below. You can check those out if you want. But let's see. But the High Priestess and the Empress together, that's a strong indication of knowing your value, holding your value, not feeling the need to tell someone your value because it's so secure in you that it just shows, you know. It's just kind of radiates off you, or you kind of exude that type of energy. Okay, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Ooh, Lover's card. Yeah, I feel like there's a strong. I was hoping just to leave it with this spread, but I felt I feel a really strong pull to do more. So the Lover's card, Gemini energy, that is making a decision. The Ten of Wands, heavily burdened, having a lot of responsibility. Wheel of Fortune, wow. Forward motion, blessings. Sometimes this is ascension, but it's moving forward in divine direction. Maybe getting back on path, back in alignment, even though maybe it's hard. The Lover's card, I'm going to see more. Oh my gosh, yeah. You guys could be in a twin flame. So this is equal give and take. Two of Cups, two people that love each other, two people that tell each other, two people that show each other. This is not, here, I'll give you my cup that runneth over and I'll accept that 2 or 3 drops in the cup you offer. It's not that. It's deciding, it's a decision, sometimes between two lovers. There's a Page again. Lots of communication energy. There's that 8 of Cups again. Yeah, strong message. So we're going to stick around to the end because I'm going to pull an Oracle card, which I always am able to get a, they pull it all together. Those have been amazing. So 8 of Cups, again, walking away. We're going to have to clarify. And it's not walking away from, it's not walking away easily or, you know, adios, see you later. This is walking away heavily. It's walking away from love, you know, maybe history. What's behind the scenes? Wow, again, Page of Cups. Major communication. Ooh, communication. This is being cooperative, collaborating. This is in Tarot's advice. So maybe you need to resist on any, you know, snappy responses if somebody reaches out. The Moon card. I'm feeling the Sun card actually too. So, but we'll focus on the Moon card. Is often it's emotion, it's secrets, and this is an outcome. Wow. Oh, I just said I felt the Sun card. Look at this. The Sun. Oh my goodness. The Moon, the Star, and the Sun. What does that say? Some sort of truths are going to be revealed. Understanding is going to come to light. Somebody's ascending. The Star card, Aquarius energy, this is wishes, dreams, wish fulfillment. Strong dream energy here. But oh my gosh, really, look at that. See that? Wow. Emotions. Dreams coming true. This is things coming from darkness into light. I don't know. I keep getting truth being revealed. Let's see. Let's just expand on that. And we'll do a recap at the end. Page of Swords. That's investigative. Again, I mean, could we get any stronger page energy? Somebody's, oh yeah, okay. It looks like somebody's watching to see if the other person is interested, maybe thinking that they missed out on something. Okay, I don't think this is a lot of you, but for some of you, there could have been a third party, some sort of overly loving, self-indulging person, maybe even narcissist involved, or putting a negative influence on someone. I don't want to focus too much on that. I want to know more about this ending. Tell me more about the moon, the star, and the sun. Things are coming to light. An ending for a new stable beginning. Yeah. Twice we've had the death card. Scorpio energy. We have Leo. We have everything. I'm just telling you, major arcana. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sag. So the ending, something ending, and which is a beautiful ending because something more stable can begin. That could be apology too. Maybe somebody who blocked. Oh, somebody who hurt you by probably blocking. Yeah, but with no explanation. I hate that. I just think that's so. I just don't. I think it's blocking someone that you care about without, you know, letting them say how they feel. I think that's so wrong. So, thank you. Okay, so yeah, we've got forward motion here. After a death, something ended. It looks like you were probably blocked. Could have been a third person involved. Major screaming energy of communication coming in. This to me is feeling like an apology for ending it abruptly and blocking. Look at that, new love. Forward motion, truth and clarity. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna link. There's extendeds on. I don't remember what the Cancer extended is. But it could be twin flame, but there's a twin flame. There is an extended about being blocked. Why did they block, or why are they running? And there's also one on hidden truths. So those will be linked down below. Those are so detailed, so good. Okay, let me see. Let's get an oracle and wrap it up. We're going to do animal spirit. So also, if you guys are really into signs, you may want to check out that my last Sagittarius reading. Like, it is mind-boggling. My stomach, I watched it after I saw a bunch of comments on it. So I always forget the readings afterwards, but I went back and watched it. Literally, I felt like my stomach fell out from my body. It put a gaping hole in my, it was crazy, the signs that came through. So I'm going to start watching or trying to put some more of that into my readings. More signs that you guys can watch for, signs from spirit, more communication. You know, I just felt it was insane. You guys, I know I sound dramatic, but No, I don't think any other reader has ever seen a reading like that. It was crazy. It was a lot. It says 444 on there, on the last Sagittarius reading. Okay, reclaim your power. Wow. Isn't that crazy since it's Leo? It's, somebody may need to clear out the clutter. This will clear the negative energy that clutter and a messy house puts on you is so heavy. So you guys don't forget that. Even if you just want to clean it, start with one drawer. If you feel overwhelmed, do one little section. Okay, just start, even if it's something little. Okay, let's look at that Panther spirit. Even if you're not a Sagittarius, that reading is just worth watching. It's just amazing. Okay. Oh, I guess I should turn to that page. I just got really distracted. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Didn't I just say 4-4? Oh, right there. 444 is on that Sagittarius thumbnail. Okay. So reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as if you've never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might. Have the courage to act. I love that. Let me do that again. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as if you have always dreamed you may have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a newer, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. Be bold. Beautiful. One more. I love this. I would love to just do oracle readings. I don't know. Would you guys like that? You know, like, I don't know, a weekly, even I did them real short, maybe even a daily oracle. Just a little short one. Ooh, this is typically a reconciliation, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This just stuck to my finger. And look at that, it's purple. Oh my gosh, without judgment. Wow. Is that crazy? I feel like you guys may need to be on the lookout for purple. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. How crazy. This stuck to my finger or I would never have pulled it. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay. I love tarot. It's so amazing. We'll recap in a minute at the end. I understand. Okay, I already read that. We are all spirit. We're all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen is to learn to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone else goes about overcoming the obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear to be different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself, so accept the lesson with love and understanding. That's judgment. Let's read the balance card. Purple. You guys look out for purple. And maybe, I don't know. Does purple have a meaning? maybe, also, one thing I wanted to say that a lot of people are doing is if you need to vent, so you don't like keep talking to other people about negative things that are going on, but you really need to get it out, you can vent in the comments. Just, you can write 3 pages if you want. And you can just put the very first word could be vent. That way other people don't read it. You know, they don't want to read it unless they want to help or hear you vent. But this, you know, it's a good place to get it off your chest, and then you can either delete it or you can leave it, or you can, you know, I like to do this when I'm done with something. Like, okay, done, got that off of me. You could take a shower, wash it off, go walk outside in the wind and imagine the wind blowing that negativity off of you. So you can use the comments as a place to release and express negative energy, but not so you can keep dwelling on it. It's a way for you to get it out, you know, and then let it go, to brush it off. Okay. Let's look at this balance card. And I love reading your comments, by the way. I don't know. Sometimes I read the ones that say vent, but you know, depending on how long they are. But I love even just hearing where you guys are watching from. So I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Maybe times when you look at the situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than another. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply to recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of the situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand that side that you don't want to relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. I'm going to do a yes-no. I'm going to do the pendulum. Okay, maybe even some charms. But you guys take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and think of a question. Now, after I let go, you can't change it. Okay? So, focus on it. It's got to be clear, you know. You can't say, like, in other words, you can say something as broad as, is everything going to get better? Because that's not a very clear, you know, that's not a clear answer. Okay, ready? Deep breath. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple charms real quick while that's rolling. Whoops. Dream, design, achieve. Here's an umbrella. Oh, the answer is maybe. So here's a cross. That is, I feel in church. Key. Huh. I love that key. I'm trying to get more charms. It's kind of hard because you got to go through and pick out the ones that you don't have when you order them. Unless you guys know a better way. There's a sailboat. I feel like that has something to do with the key. Or an umbrella. So, just, I don't know. Here's the moon and the star, just like we got in your reading. Here's fish. So lots of boat, water energy here. Nature. There's a wish. There's wish and feather. Feathers are good luck. If you find a feather, maybe make a wish. Ooh, I love you. And say please. Cherries. Cherries on top. Here's a Sagittarius. Capricorn. There's the blue star again, Aquarius. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I hope this was helpful. And again, let me recap. There's a lot of communication coming. There is something unknown that looks like it's going to come to light. And there is an energy of an apology after somebody that possibly blocked you. There are videos that I recommend for being blocked or somebody running and not apology. What was it? There's a Cancer, almost personal. There's a why did they run, or ghost, or block? And there's a what's hidden. That's a really good one too. What's hidden, if you're dealing with that. Okay, those are really insightful. And then also the Sagittarius video, if you're into signs, check that one out too. That's the YouTube. Love you guys. Let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye, Cancer.